What's up, dudes? HW here. New pack out today for all the platforms, and this amp grew up in the same neck of the woods that I did. Maybe you've heard of Prune Music. It began in the late 1960s in the San Francisco Bay Area as a small mom-and-pop music store and repair shop, co-founded by two dudes, David Kessner and Randall Smith. Yes, that Randall Smith, the guy who founded Mesa Boogie. Now, Prune Music in the Bay Area was special because it was at the height of the psychedelic and sort of rock explosion that bands like the Grateful Dead, Jefferson Airplane, Santana, Big Brother, and the holding company, Messenger Service, Steve Miller, all these guys, they all brought in their amps to get them fixed by the techs at Prune Music, and specifically by Randall Smith. And this is also where they started asking for modifications, and Randall Smith started sort of modifying amps. Specifically, he started modifying Fender amps, and they really became popular among a lot of musicians in the Bay Area who were already popular and some that were going to be very popular. Specifically, Randall Smith really started playing around with Princetons there, and this is where he made the little Princeton that Santana said, wow, that thing really boogies. I have been on Reverb.com for years, and I have a list of about 20 or 30 obscure terms that I search for all the time. And Prune Music is one of them. And I will tell you that the amount of things I've seen come up in that search have been 2 or 3 over the past decade online and on Reverb. There's just not a lot of these out there. But this one is a 1967 Prune Music Bassman. Now, in another video I did, I said that this was a modified Bassman. It might be more accurate to say this Bassman was the donor amp for kind of this rebuild. Channel 1, or what I labeled Channel 1, has been really recreated into something like a Brownface kind of Fender Deluxe, or maybe you can think of it as something like an 18-watt Marshall, but it has a bigger power section, and you really feel that. So you really get this very powerful and yet beautiful Fender-y sort of... It's got power when you dig in. But it can be nice and sort of smooth. I'm going to darken this up a little. Beautiful. It's a really beautiful, touch-sensitive type of sound. That's right in the middle of the gain. And you can get some break up here, you know. Really a lovely sound, and really it does remind me of something like a kind of a vintagey lower headroom, 18-watt Marshall, Deluxe type thing. But one of my favorite sounds is you come up here and you get the more Marshall channel. This is where there's a lot more gain available. I gave you channel 2 and channel 3, but on the amp there's only 2 channels. I took channel 2 and sort of voiced it 2 different ways. One more classic Marshall, so if you're looking for cleans, classic Marshall cleans, and just sort of an amp that's just starting to break up, you're gonna get stuff like this. You know, you get all that breakup. Because this one is not that polite. But it sounds kind of big and lovely, like a bigger Marshall. You go up to 2.2 and you're right in the middle. Now the amp's cooking. It's on like 6 on that Marshall channel, and you're going to get this kind of thing. It just wants to go, man. It wants to rock. You want to come up here to channel 3 and you will hear the difference in tone. I'll kind of play that same thing. Really a lot of great tones in here, and it's really a joy of mine to find a little piece of history, kind of get it into the digital world and share it with all of you, because I think so few people have been able to play a Prune Music modified, you know, whatever, and kind of be able to play that story of rock and roll history. So I hope you enjoy it. It's available right now. Don't forget, you can get all access, get all the Tone Junkie packs all year. I'm trying to do a lot of really interesting amps this year, as well as a lot of just classic stuff for all the new V2s that are out. This is available on Kemper, Tonex, Quad Cortex, NAMM, Fractal, Headrush. Did I forget somebody? Quad Cortex, did I say that? Kemper. It's all there. And HW, out.